Hi, I'm Chassica Kirkoff. I'm a curator of European art at the DIA and an expert in armor. Let's take a look at a kid's armor from the Renaissance. This armor was made between 1600 and 1605 for the future Duke Cosimo II de Medici, the grandson of Cosimo I. Cosimo II would have been between 10 and 15 years old at that time, and the armor's size suggests that he was probably about 11 or 12. A portrait of Cosimo, painted later while he was a teenager, shows him in another luxurious armor, and he would have been very used to wearing suits made out of steel by that time. It wasn't uncommon for future dukes and princes, as young as 7 or 8, to have their own armor. In fact, the Medici family sent this very tiny example from their armory as a gift for a young nephew in Austria. Just as children quickly outgrow clothes, a young boy would soon outgrow his armor, so expensive new suits would have been made every few years, showing off the family's wealth. Young Cosimo would have used this armor as sporting equipment for a kind of tournament or martial arts contest. In this event, Cosimo and other boys his age would fight with blunted swords. A waist-high barrier separated them and protected their legs, and that's why this armor only covers the body from the waist up. This helmet has sword marks across its visor or face guard, showing us that this kind of tournament was a tough sport, even for a Medici prince. Though made for a rough and tumble kind of tournament, the armor was very finely crafted by Master Mariano, one of only a few armorers from Florence whose names we know today. After he shaped the plates, Master Mariano carefully heated the armor to between 550 and 600 degrees. This turned the steel a deep purplish-blue color. Then, some of the armor was polished so that the sections of deep blue alternated with bright silvery steel. Later, another craftsman added gilded vines to decorate the blue sections even more. An inventory of all the armor owned by the Medici family described the purplish-blue sections of this armor as the color of sweet-smelling violets. Even after young Cosimo II outgrew this tournament armor, the Medici family kept it in their collection. There, it would have been displayed with pride alongside other family armors, including the one likely made for his grandfather, Cosimo I. All of these suits of armor were kept together, sort of like a gallery of family pictures in the Uffizi, a building in the center of Florence. They stayed there until the 1770s, when the armory was sold and the building became the world-famous Uffizi Museum. The way the Medici family kept these suits of armor might remind you of special things that your own family treasures. I invite you to come down to the DIA and see both of these Medici armors for yourselves. Thank you for watching, and have a lovely day.